Okay, so we talked about the types of orders. Now let's talk about the um the segment where you are placing your trade. So when you're placing your trade, obviously you're gonna choose market, limit, or stop order. But with every trade that you enter, you always have to have a few things. You're gonna have your entry point. You're going to have your entry point. You're going to have your stop loss and your take profit. So whenever you enter any trade, always have a stop loss and a take profit. So I'll show you here quickly. Let's say we press buy, always have your take profit and your stop loss. So you always select these two, take profit and your stop loss. So your take profit is a target, it's a target you're targeting to make money. It's your target for where you of how much money you're gonna make. Your stop loss is how much money you're willing to lose. And this blue part is your entry. So the orange part is your stop loss, the blue is your entry, the green part is your take profit of how much money you're willing to take. So whenever you press buy on the tool, always select take profit and stop loss. And then the unit number here is the amount of contracts. So let's say this is one NASDAQ mini contract. Remember, each NASDAQ contract costs you $1,000 each. But for the micro NASDAQ MNQ, it just costs you $100 each contract. So you can always change this number of how many contracts you want. So let's say we just want one contract. If I press buy right now, let me remove this. If I press buy right now, it's gonna enter me because this is market. Market does not show anything, but limit will show you your take profit and your stop loss. But market will just enter you wherever price is currently. So this is market. It has entered me. It shows my stop loss. And once you enter, you can adjust your stop loss and your take profit. Let's say I adjust my take profit, which is always green. Once you adjust it, you can press confirm. And let's say I want to adjust my stop loss, I can move it around. Once I move it around, always press confirm. And then the number here in the blue will always turn green or red. Green means you're in profit, red means you're in the negative. So this area is showing you how much money you're making. This is your target of the actual amount. If price comes all the way here, you'll make $865. If price comes out here, you make $800. If price comes this way, you're saying that you're only willing to lose $295. You don't want to lose more than that. But if you don't have a stop loss and price keeps going down, you just keep losing money. So it's very important to always have a stop loss to mitigate the amount of money you can lose in case price comes against you. So whenever you enter a trade, always select the take profit and the stop loss. So you can have an area of target and the amount you're willing to lose in case price reverses on you. Now, let's say you want to exit, because what happens is that if price comes and hits if the candle comes and hits your stop loss, it cancels the whole order. And then you just lose $295. But if price comes or the candles keep coming and they keep coming and then they hit your take profit, then you make $800 and it cancels the whole order. But let's say you want to exit this whole order and you don't want to be in it anymore, you just press close position, you press the X here, and then close position. and it will remove you out of the trade. It looks like it's frozen, but once you press the X, it will remove you out of the trade. Let me just refresh that. Yeah, close position. Oh, I see. So it's not allowing it because number one, the market is closed. It closes at 2 p.m. And then number two, for anyone that signed up with TradingView, up here, if you have this D, the letter D in orange, it just says that your data is delayed by 10 minutes. So everything you're doing is 10 minutes behind. So if it enters you, if price is already up here 10 minutes ahead, it will enter you where price is. So right now it's not closing because the market is closed already, and it will probably close within 10 minutes. This order will be canceled in like 10 minutes. So eventually you're gonna have to subscribe and pay for the data, the live data. It's about $12 a month. So you do that within TradeOvate. You sign up so you can have the actual data. But yes, but if you want to cancel an order, you just press the X and close positions. So now let's say we want to do, let me use a different symbol. Let's say now you want to do, remember market, it enters you wherever it is. But for limit, you can press limit and you can adjust where you want to enter and where you, so this is your entry point. This I want to enter from here and I want to put my stop loss here. So that's another thing. You always put limit below the current price. This green line, this is where current price is. So as the price is moving up, this will move up with it or move down with it. So limit or is always below current price. So I put my stop loss there, put my take profit up there. Once I'm good, I'm ready, I press buy. Once I press buy, it will stay like this until price comes and taps it and enters me in a position. This buy limit word will change to numbers and it will show you how much money you're making. So get used to those tools. This is how you're going to be buying and selling. And then you can always do also stop order if you need to. So that's how you enter your positions, always using a take profit and a stop loss. And then you can always adjust. And even when you're in positions, let's say when you're in a trade, you can always adjust your stop loss or your take profit. Just remember to press confirm when it appears, but you can't move your entry. Once you're in a position, you can't move your entry. But right now, I'm not in a position, so I'm allowed to move my entry. But once it enters me in a position, in a trade, then the only two things I can adjust is the stop loss and the take profit.